Alrighty guys, welcome back to another tutorial. In this tutorial, you're going to be even more surprised by what you learn. So, first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to get this wizard to shoot himself with his fireball, except that's not actually going to work, and he's going to somehow not hit himself with his fireball. So instead I'm just going to stab him and kill him. He's dead now. Honestly, the last video took a lot out of me. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you go see it. And some of the best content I've ever made. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to mid, and we're just kind of scouting out any people to pickpocket, because today we are pickpocketing, alright? The goal is steal as much as we can. Oh, okay, so here are the people that we were scouting out for. They finally showed up. Sorry, I'm eating lollies right now whilst I record this. Do you know those, like, Chupa Chup, fucking Kappa Cup, whatever they're called? Like, lollies that come in the individually plastic package, and you have to, like, open them each time. So there's a sorcerer behind me, and he just hit me with a fucking elemental bolt, and that shit low-key really hurt. So I'm kind of terrified for my life right now. I do not know how I'm not dead. Another team. So I'm kind of, like, terrified. So the goal is to get these two teams to fight each other, the one that was chasing me and the other one that's here. Because neither team understands that I'm just a solo third party. I try to offer peace, but nobody fucking sees me, and I'm like, oh wait, nobody sees me, let me go pickpocket some people. So, the plan here is simple. I'm going to crouch up, get behind one of the teams, wait till they're not paying attention, and then steal them. I don't know how that dwarf doesn't see me. What a blind little dwarf shit. And there's also a sorcerer here. I don't know how he didn't see me either. That's okay. It doesn't matter to me. What does matter is trying to sneak in here and grab some goodies. Now, everybody's distracted in a big kerfuffle. Hopefully nobody will see if I just sneak up and just sneak up and just, oh, okay. So they now see me, and I'm concerned for my safety. This guy misses. Let me just, oh fuck. So he sees me, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna space away, and I'm gonna come back in, and I offer peace to trick them into being peaceful. This guy really wants me. I try to fart on him, but he seems to enjoy the smell. Anyway, I survived there, but we're going to go to the next match. In this next match, for this tutorial on how to pickpocket people successfully, we're kind of thinking about how you should always organize your inventory at the start of every match. Now, of course, here I don't organize my inventory, but that's why I'm going to die later on, because you'll see, because my inventory wasn't organized. Actually, I organized my inventory here. See, this is why you organize your inventory at the start of every match. Because I organized my inventory, I'm now going to survive. So I'm just kind of like sitting down in the middle of the map, waiting for people to show up. And, oh wait, there's people. Okay, so I hear footsteps, and I'm kind of curious. It seems like it's a rogue. Now, there's not much I can do against other rogues. It's a bit of a trio. Warlock, rogue, and something else. There's kind of just no world where I survive this, but I'm just going to be as much of a nuisance. There's also a coffer chest there, which is the best chest in the game if you didn't know. So I kind of want to loot that. But I wouldn't mind stealing some shit from this barbarian. Oh, the barbarian sees me, so I'm going to fart, I'm going to jump away. Seems like there's a warlock, barbarian, and a rogue. Okay, so the warlock somehow sees me. He's got to be hacking. I mess up my parkour jump, because I always mess it up. I realize I can just go through this door, so I do that. I just leave through the door. And they're going to try to chase me down, but little do they know, I am a master of... So, I'm going to die here. I'm going to die. I have a seizure. And I'm dead. So, moving on to the next match, it's always important to organize your inventory at the start of every round, so that, you know, you're prepared for whatever might come your way. So, I'm actually not going to organize... Oh, okay, so I organize my inventory here, so that I'm prepared for anything that may come my way. Now... It's always... Oh, shit. Okay, so there seem to be players down here. And up above them, they don't see me. So the goal is just to take as many goodies and get out. And honestly, I don't even really care about getting out. It's kind of just about stealing goodies. So we're going to go in. I'm going to start stealing goodies. Just, you know, stealing goodies. Crouching down, making sure I'm invisible. This wizard. Now, I'm going to try to get behind this wizard. Holy shit, I almost got hit by that. That would have been bad. We're going to get behind this wizard and take some... I found it important to remind everybody that this is a post-commentary video, so I'm not actually in the moment. I'm just, because this is a tutorial, I'm just talking of a pre-recorded Okay, so the wizard's meditating. I wonder if I can... So I'm gonna think about taking, stuff from him. So we're gonna go in here. Oh, okay, so that's pretty scary, guys. You should really... Oh, he sees me! I mean, so he saw me in that moment. And that's why I'm gonna try to make some space. I tried to make some space, and I kind of realized that I can just loop back around and get back into the rat spot, so that's exactly what I think I'm gonna do here. So I'm back in my rat spot, and I got back into my rat spot, and I was thinking about, you know, some strategies on how to take on the challenge that is this team. Now, I've already taken a lot of goodies from these guys. Some wolf pelt, some surgical kit. I actually think I got that wolf pelt from a wolf prior, but whatever, shut the fuck up. Did I ask your opinion? So I'm sneaking up on these guys. I'm turning off campfires. They have seen me, and I'm thinking, oh, what am I going to do? Oh, another team shows up. Now, if you're unfamiliar with my last tutorial, we went over the importance of teams. So you want there to be 2 teams when ratting, because the second team kind of acts as a distraction. The first team acts as your victims. Now, these guys really want me dead. The wizard is a little bit mentally slow, so he tries to zap me despite the fact that I'm out of zap range. So the plan's kind of just to close the distance. So I'm thinking about all the ways I can get in close without them knowing. So I creep up here. They do see me, but I'm hoping that they kind of just forget about me because, as we've already seen, the wizard's a bit slow. This guy sees me, but see, that's what I'm saying. They're kind of just chill with me, but then I hear a guy on the left, so I'm like, yeah, you're not slick, buddy. And I'm offering out a hand of friendship, but he doesn't seem to want to take it. Now, I've noticed in my time being here, right, that sorcerer and wizard players are by far 2 of the most aggressive players. I think it's often because they're really bad at the game, and when you're really bad at the game, you're more prone to be aggressive in hopes of getting your first ever kill. It never works. They try so hard, but they never succeed. I really don't know what type of stick they have up their asses. Oh my god, this guy's spamming magic missiles. So I'm going to go down here where I'm nice and safe. This guy's going to try to hit me with more magic missiles. I'm going to show him how a real wizard does it by shooting out my own fireball. That's impressive shit. Oh, the other... Oh, okay, so there's a lot of explosives happening. He actually missed that fireball. I'm going to start creeping up on this other team, because that first team seems a bit too aggressive. They don't seem prone to male manipulation. So I go into pickpocket this guy, but then he goes into ice form, which is just annoying. So I'm planning on just pickpocketing whoever I can. I'm just standing here. They can't really, like, do much about it. So anyway, I leave. And then this wizard sees me. He shoots a fireball at me, and then Loki misses again because he's dog shit. The sorcerer tries to jump on me. Realistically, I could have just killed him there, but I'm in a peaceful mood today, so I just run away. I'm just trying to play a bit of a middleman, just give everybody a little bit of entertainment. So I'm just kind of jiggling around like a bit of a jester. Now, although this is fun, it's time for me to kill some people, so we're going to look for our first real victim. Now, we want to wait for the teams to collide, so ideally we're going to get on this bridge when the 2 teams start fighting. And as you're going to see in a moment now, how effective it is to do stuff like this. Okay, hold on. They really want me dead, so I'm just going to, like, hide up here. Ow! So the wizard behind me, like I said, is very aggressive and is trying to kill me despite the fact that I'm clearly a solo. And I'm on pickpocket. I could not kill him if I wanted to. But we're just gonna maintain a bit of stealth, a bit of how the fuck did that hit me? Anyway, we're just gonna maintain a little bit of stealth. Hopefully stay in the shadows where nobody can see us. I say as I pull out a torch. So it's looking pretty peaceful. Nobody knows I'm here somehow. I'm kind of like out in the open. They're really pushing in. I'm thinking, come on, let me just like go get a jump on these guys. So I'm coming in, I'm creeping in, hopefully for a pickpocket or 2. They still seem very distracted, and then I'm like, well, I mean, that's not really my issue. And I see a dead guy here, so I'm like, why don't I just, like, loot the dead guy? So I do just that. So I'm looting up this dead guy, and I'm like, what does he have on him? And he had some crazy shit. So we're looking at, I dropped those legendary buttoned boots. Probably shouldn't have done that, but, like, they're buttoned boots. I don't really need them. Whew, sorry. Anyway, we just ended up hitting a red this raid because nothing fun happens. They were all very boring. I say that, never mind, I'm gonna die. Oh, okay, so I got out using my expert movement maneuvers. Anyway, so now that we're in a new raid, it's always important to organize your inventory at the start of every raid because you never know what's going to happen. So the goal here is kind of to take control of Coliseum because Coliseum is just such an important location. And, like, having control of Coliseum, especially as a rat, is quite important. Now, this is going to be a bit hectic, because a lot of teams tend to show up, and, oh my fucking god. Hold on. A lot of teams tend to show up, and having control of Coliseum as a pickpocket rogue is amazing, because everybody's so distracted with each other, you can kind of... Okay, so there's players down here. What the fuck? Okay, so, I got attacked by the Bat Squad. And, okay. So, that was, insane. But we should be chilling. I don't know where that player I just saw went. Looks like there's a team pushing in here. Welcome to the roleplay segment. Let me roleplay as this team that's coming in. I'm gonna play the wizard for, yeah, I'm gonna be the wizard. Hi guys, I'm the wizard. Guys, look, there's spiders attacking. Oh no, help me, okay, I'm I'm losing it. Let's try being the fighter. Is there a fighter down there? I think it's a warlock, cleric, and I don't know. I'm just gonna keep being the wizard. Oh wow, I'm a wizard. Fireball, crystal sword, stab. Grr. Anyway, I might be losing it. That guy just saw me, but he doesn't know that he saw me. I'm invisible. So that's a warlock. That's a wizard. The wizard's gonna try hit me with some magic. I'm gonna dodge like the fucking big. Oh, so another team is coming in. The third party. We're gonna want to be prepared right now because this second team, I guess I'm not really a team. The second team is gonna be my diversion. Again, in the last tutorial, we went over the importance of teams. Now, there's a lot of strategies to understand when it comes to this type of combat. And realistically, we don't give a fuck about any of them. The combat is not what we're here for, so we're going to rat around to the right and try to get some loot. So everybody's fighting, they're trying to heal, they're trying to reset. I'm going to creep up, and I'm just going to start pickpocketing in broad daylight while they're healing. The cleric sees me, so I'm going to shit on his face, and then he's going to keep chasing me. And then I'm going to turn back around, because, I mean, he's got goodies for me, so I'm going to just chase him down, try to stay in the smoke. What is happening? So I'm gonna start looting this guy that they killed. Maybe he's got some good things for me. They see me looting him, but that's not my problem. So let's just, oh, wow. Oh, I need those gloves. Hold on. Oh, hi there. Okay, so they're chasing me. It's because they're racist and discriminatory and, so what we're going to do is we're just going to run away and make some good space between us and them. Head up these stairs. Now, I'm going to hit a crazy... I dodged that, by the way. So, we're going to jump over here, and he won't be able to chase me because he's too slow. And then, look at his dumb ass. He thinks he can make that. He made the jump. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump over here. He actually can't make that jump. And now that I'm safe and, like a good distance away from him, it's just important to understand this is post-commentary, so I'm actually talking after the fact that it happened. So, yeah, so the stupid fucking rogue up there thinks he's, like, looking for me, even though his teammate already knows where I am, so I think he might just be a bit slow in the brain, and he's like, oh, where'd the rogue go? And he's, like, trying to find me, but he can't, because he's, like, a bit slow. So I'm thinking like, oh, how can I get some pickpockets off on these guys? Because it's really hard to get in close, especially to a Warlock, without dying instantly, because Warlock is incredibly unbalanced and can instantly kill any class in the game for some godforsaken reason. I don't know why Warlock has not been nerfed yet, but hopefully they nerf it next update, because I'm so sick of playing against parties that are just 3 fucking Warlocks. It's genuinely so boring. I hate it. So anyway... This guy comes over to me and he's like, guys, let's get out of here. And they're all thinking about a way to get out of here. And I'm thinking, how are you guys going to get out of here without getting through me? So I prepare to pickpocket them and get in close. But again, they're a little bit defensive. They're dropping loot to each other. I just don't know how I'm going to close this gap. They seem like a very aggressive team. They're showing that they know I'm up here, but they don't know that I'm down here. Watch this. 1 pickpocket. Why did I cancel that? Oh, why did I cancel that pickpocket? So I'm following in close. They know I'm here, obviously. I'm just gonna, like, stay nice and close behind them. They shut the door in my face. A bit rude, guys. I'm a friendly part of the team. So they're just, you know, clearing out this module. I'm just coming in. I'm just like a friendly teammate, and they disagree, apparently. They're trying to kill me. So I'm just gonna quickly juke their asses out. I'm gonna, you know... hit this portal while they're all distracted. Oh, never mind. I'm going this way. And then I get hit, but it doesn't matter because I go up here, and then oh my god, and the Warlock hits me, and it still does 1 billion damage, despite the fact that he hit me with a fucking sour spot. So I'm actually just gonna leave, because those guys are warring, and they don't want to be friends with me, and let me steal their shit. Anyway, moving on to the next raid. It's always important to organize your inventory at the start of a match. Am I AFK? Hello? Wake up! Anyway, so we're here, and this guy. I just want it to be known this is an incredibly important character. Actually, he's one of the best people I've ever met personally. Just remember him, okay? Remember his name. You'll find out his name later. So, we're trying to get the jump on this guy, and he's up there hiding, and I'm thinking, like, how do I get up to you? And, like, I know how I'm supposed to get up to him, but he took it from me. Now, he's obviously about to teleport onto me, so I'm offering out a hand in hopes that he'll be friends with me. He teleports onto me, and I'm like, do you want to be friends with me? And then he stabs me, and he stabs me again, and he stabs me, but he misses. And I'm like, hey, we can be friends, hey, we can be friends. And then he gets a change of heart. And he's like, wait, we could be friends. And it's the first time anybody's actually tried to be friends with me in this game. Everybody is so vicious, because they're all so bad at the video game and so desperate for kills. And this guy is a very good player. He's actually pretty well known in the OCE scene. He's a very good player, and that's why he's friends. You'll notice the better players are more likely to be friends with you because they get enough kills. They don't fucking need to kill you while you're trying to be friendly to them. So me and Pizza, we're prepared for a fucking mission. I teleport in, I stab this guy, I jump away because I'm terrified. It's important to note that I'm on a pickpocket kit, so I do no damage, and I'm, like, I've got nothing. All I can do is be stealthy. But that's okay, because Pizza doesn't fucking need me. Alright, I'm just here for moral support. Pizza is about to show you some crazy fucking shit, alright? That's it. If you see Pizza around, he's already pretty well known, but if you see Pizza around, tell that guy he's amazing. He knows what's up. Anyway, Pizza's fucking getting ready to rock this shit. I get a jump, I miss, I stab, I miss. I'm a little bit shit at the game, but that's okay. I prepare to go in, I miss. But that's okay. I hit them again. The thing is, every hit I land is dealing like 0 damage. Pizza goes fucking ballistic on this guy. I fucking hit him with my crossbow. I close the distance. I get the bar distracted. That gives Pizza enough time to escape. Beautiful execution by both me and Pizza there. We absolutely fucked their shit. Now, I probably should have just gone in right now while this guy was distracted with the skeleton. But I didn't, because I was just fucking with him. I'm not really an aggressive PvP type. I just like fucking with people. I go in, I stab, I stab, I stab. He takes 0 damage because I'm gonna fucking damage this kid. I stab again, I stab again, I stab again. He's still fucking full health, probably. I stab again. Like, I don't know how that guy's alive. I genuinely don't understand it, but I do because, again, I'm running a fucking PvE kit. Not a PvE, a fucking pickpocket kit. But that's okay, guys. I don't need to deal damage. I'm just here to support Pizza. So there's this guy chasing me, but this is where I excel. This guy's chasing me, so I hit the good old-fashioned Duke Nukem, and he'll never catch me because I'm just too stealthy and fast. So I fully escaped that wizard, despite the fact that he can shoot fireballs. I just heard a gun go off. Pizza, don't get hit by the gun, you will die instantly. So me and Pizza are just doing our rat shit, you know, schmoving around like the rats that we are, fucking with people. Pizza's kind of an animal. He's just fucking people up. I'm just kind of being a nuisance. And then me and Pizza prepare to fuck them up, right? So the plan is pretty simple. I'm going to get in close, and Pizza's going to come in after me, because they're going to think that there's only one rogue, and they're going to run me down. While they're running me down, Pizza's going to come in and fuck them up. See, you can hear Pizza going crazy. Pizza is going crazy on their asses. Oh no, Pizza's going to die. Pizza, you're going to die. Watch out. And Pizza tries to hide behind the wall, but it doesn't work, so there's another person there. He drops down. They chase after him, and then I have a vital decision. Look at him. I choose to sacrifice myself for Pizza. So I go in, and I die. Alright, but Pizza gets out. And now I low-key forgot to leave the clip of me sacrificing him. I swear I was trying out, like, it did happen. I swear I'm not fucking with you. Just this once, you have to believe me. I went in, I sacrificed myself. He managed to get out because of it. They shooting guns at him. Okay, holy shit. This is medieval times, guys. So, Pizza's gonna do some crazy shit here. And the crazy shit is the bar just fell off the bridge somehow. And then Pizza's just gonna fuck this guy up. He has his fists out for some reason. He's not even stabbing him. Pizza kills him. Pizza's the goat. Pizza later comes across the bar that fell off the bridge again. And watch this shit. Pizza BMs him because he's just the goat. He can do whatever he wants. Pizza really is just that fucking guy. Now, this bard is gonna try to kill Pizza. He's gonna miss. He's gonna fail. Pizza shuts the door. The door explodes. I guess the door was just feeling explosive today. I had a bit of diarrhea. What the fuck, lol. See, even Pizza agrees. So, Pizza's gonna turn around. He's gonna fuck this guy up. He never stood a chance. It's the Pizza. He's dead. So, that's why Pizza's the go. Anyway, moving on to my next match. I'm gonna find myself coming up here into my right spot. Just to be clear, Pizza revived me after I died in that match. That's just how much of a goat he is. But then we both went on to die because I did no damage and I let Pizza down. So I just have to put on a DPS kit just in case I run into Pizza again. This team shows up here. This wizard's doing shit. And I just want to talk about how infuriated I am that this wizard doesn't die here. I miss. I stab. I stab. I stab. I miss. I stab. How is he not dead? All of those must have hit his arms fucking somehow. Anyway, I'm running that way and I see another team and I'm like, alright, I guess I'm gonna go this way. So I decide to go this way and I'm like, let me go get up in my right spot. So I jump up into my right spot where nobody can see me coming. I find myself, I miss the jump. I make the jump. So here I am, preparing in my right spot to fuck some people up. They push back into this room. And they don't know that I'm here. So I'm preparing to eliminate that motherfucker. And then they see me. And it's just kind of rude, man. I hit them with the take the L. I can hear the wizard preparing a fireball, so I just dodge it flawlessly. I show him what a real fireball is. He zaps, he misses. Why are all of these wizards, like, genuinely slow? He misses his explosion. He misses his fireball, still hits me with the AoE, though. And then he kind of just gives up. Never mind, he misses another zap. He hits one zap. I try to run him down. That doesn't end up working out because there's a fucking little barbarian there. So I decide to just get up back on my safe spot. The wizard hits me with a fireball. I low-key fuck my jump up there. I decide to just make a fucking run for it. The barbarian's there. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. So I kind of have accepted my fate at this point. I'm like, there's no world where I survive this. Until I shut this door and I'm like, wait, I might actually survive this. So I decide to keep running. I'm like, oh, I'll go through this door. Shut the door again. And I'm kind of like, well, I'm trying to find an escape route here, but there's just no escape route. I know there's no escape route. I know these modules too well. So I try to jump up there. I already know it's not going to work. I do a little tootsie-turny, and I'm like, okay, well, I've escaped the barbarian. I know the barbarian was chasing me. And then I see the barbarian again. So I'm like, well, shit. And then I see the rogue. I'm like, the rogue was chasing me? So I try to bait him through that door, but then there's a skeleton. That would have been amazing if that wasn't there. And then another team shows up, and I'm like, why is there another team here? So I'm like, I'm going to die. I'm just dead. And then I'm like, wait, I'm not dead. And so I make a run for it down these tunnels, and I'm like, oh my god, guys. I'm safe. I'm in these tunnels. And there's skeletons here. I'm like, I'll only bait the skeleton out. And I'm like, I'm familiar with this. This is from the last episode. If you're not familiar with the last episode, this was a part of the tutorial. Now that I've escaped, I decide I need to go back down there and let's follow the tutorial. So, now planning to follow the tutorial from the last episode. If you didn't see that, I highly recommend it. Sorry, this is very high, but anyway, moving onwards, there's a skeleton, and there's like a cleric or a fighter or something, and he's like trying to kill me, and he doesn't want to be friendly. He's like shaking his head, no, I'm not friendly. And then he makes fun of me, calling me a goblin, so I say, take the L, and he's like, no. And I'm like, what? And I make sure he's not this barbarian. Mark, if you see Mark around, please tell me. He's like very wanted in the area. He talked to a 14-year-old girl. We need to get him arrested. Anyway, so this guy's thinking about like, you. And he's trying to send me into the other team, and I like where his head's at. This is the type of guy you should be aspiring to be. When you capture an innocent rogue, don't just kill him randomly. Send him into the enemy team. So I'm like, yeah, I'll go into the enemy team. And then I go straight into the enemy team. I'm like, holy shit, he really was just sending me straight into the enemy team. So now I'm kind of stuck, and this is kind of crazy. There's 5 different teams here, if you count them all. One across the bridge, one to the left, one that sent me through the door, and then one more off to the left. And then me. And I'm pretty sure another team shows up in a minute. So it's pretty fucking crazy. I'm just getting run down by this team here. I'm like, okay, let me just get out of here. They give up on chasing me. They decide to go hunt down the other people. I'm just like enjoying the show. So I'm going to just try to find a nice vantage point in the shadows. So I come over here. I'm like, all right, let me just watch. So you got a team there, 2 teams over there fighting. It's pretty fucking crazy. And then there's the initial team is on my far left right now. So I'm like, let me close the distance, see if I can get him close, maybe get some fucking ratting done. This guy shoots me. He's really committed to shooting me. That guy on the left, there's just a lot going on. So I'm like, how about I get a little bit safer? This is just a bit stressful. You can see Pizza's messages in the chat from our match before. I don't know why messages just keep popping up in the chat, even though they got sent like 12 minutes ago. Blame the gods of Dark and Darker. So I decided to push this team up because I'm going to 1v5 them, just like Pizza would. And then I decided not to, because I'm like, yeah, I'm not Pizza, I'm not built for that lifestyle. So I jump up on this rock. This is the Rock of Safety. You might be familiar with it. It was the rock I was on before. And in the last episode, this is just a great rock to be on. So I decided that I'm going to push up into this team up here. And they're just all fighting. Like, this is low-key crazy. There's 3 teams here, and 1 solo, as I would find out later when spectating back this match. There's just one of these guys was just fully on his own as well, which is really funny to me, that he just saw all these teams fighting and was like, I'm just going to go in. But to be fair, that's what I did as well, so That guy's dead. That guy's dead. I got that rogue killed. I think it's just this team. This team is like the winning team. Actually, I think one of these guys is the solo. I think the guy on my right is the solo. And then the rogue and the barbarian are like teammates. They all decide to kill me though, for some reason. They fucking put me down. Rude. So anyway, I was in my next match, I was just watching YouTube, and then I heard footsteps. I was like, where are these players at? And I sat here for ages, and I just kept hearing footsteps. So I decided to go chase them down for once in my life, instead of letting them come to me. And I found this guy, and I was like, hey, you want to be my friend? And he looked like he wanted to be friends with me. And I was like, okay, let's be friends. And I look to the right, and I see his teammates, and I'm like, oh, wow, we could all be friends together. And then he fucking stabs me. The disrespect. So anyway, I'm just like dead here. There's no escaping. I get hit by that. I get hit by a frightening, I'm pretty sure. Yep, and then I'm just dead. Like, there's no escaping. He teleports onto me, and then I'm dead. And then I'm dead. Okay, yeah, and then I'm dead. So, it's a pretty sad time to be me. Pretty fittingly, the guy's name was Actual Pest, so... Actual Pest, if you're out there, kill yourself, maybe. Just, like, fucking end your life. Friendly way. Yeah. Good episode, guys. Good episode.